Although we have just beaten Leicester 3-1. We've won 3 games in a row, another 3 points, a step closer to the 40-point mark, as some people have joked about. It seems like we can actually get there, and maybe even a bit further if we keep playing this way.
Hey, you know what, yeah? Last week we scored 1, against Dortmund we scored 2. Hey, we scored 3 this week. That was the improvement, wasn't it, Alex?
4 next week?
4 next week? You never know, innit? But with all jokes aside, I think it was a professional performance, and I don't think we do anything special for this game, just because I feel like the Leicester City, the form they were in right now, they're not in a good form. They haven't been that convincing enough for me this season for me to face up against, and I feel like if you're Leicester right now, you're kind of stuck in thinking in your head like, where is this going to go, because I feel like they're close into that relegation spot. But from us perspective is that it's a nice way to keep up that momentum, and hopefully we're going to end the month by next week with another W.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Mudryk, he finally got a start today. I think a lot of mixed reactions in the first half, but he really changed things in that second half with a great assist for Kovacic, and obviously he had that goal disallowed as well.
Absolutely, it's such a shame with the way that goal disallowed, and you know what, for the people who's on the Mudryk, I think he beat that 007 allocation for me, and it's just for me to get with Mudryk is that hopefully he gets more to get the game time, and also the fitness level for this Premier League as well, because I feel it can be improved in our team as a big squad right now. And yeah, man, roll on to the Everton next game, innit? That's the thing, and we got that 3 points anyway incoming.
Yeah, I mean, also we have to give credit as well, because it was free-flowing attacking football, and under pressure a lot of the times it's very difficult for teams to flow, and Graham Potter he's kind of maintained that his aura throughout, even when we've played badly, and you see him on the touchline even a little bit more animated, trying to connect with the fans at the end of the game, something we haven't seen at all since he's come in.
Absolutely, and I feel like this is the issue for me, is that the setup against Dortmund, I don't have a problem with it, it's fine, but can you put that setup in the Premier League on a consistent basis? Because that's the question that I'm keeping a lot an eye on, because I feel like when it comes to the Premier League, for example, because I thought today Leicester playing a higher line, but how about you play against a low block team? Will he able to do the same tactic that he normally used today? So, but I thought it was, all in all, for me, it looks so flowing in attack, and I could wish it would have been a lot more than 3 in my opinion, because I feel like those offside goals was a massive crime for us. But it just goes to show that if we keep this momentum going, we can score a lot more than 3 goals, and we'll be happy at the end of the day. And it just goes to show that the connection between him and the fans, kind of like, we have to build on it, and we have to build the trust on him, because that's why I feel like the last couple of months it's been hard for him to build that trust amongst the fans, but today it's just like a good step in terms of the connection between the fans, and hopefully we'll see more of that in the future.
Absolutely, and I think as well it just helps when he's animated. People want to see something on the touchline, win or lose.
Energetic at the end of the day, and we want to see that you show your passion and you show your tactic and desire that to the pitch. But yeah, man, go on, lads. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. We won again. Fuck that,
But yeah, I mean, as well,
we enjoy it as a fan at the end of the day, because the energy from the fans, and I just think, you know what, let's just build on this run, and that's 3 points away from that safety, stay in the Premier League. And yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to that draw on Friday morning. Actually, I can't even remember what time the draw is. 11 in the morning, is it? Yeah. So by the time before that, we may probably upload the podcast, talk about this game. But on Friday, I'm looking for the match that was going to be up against. So we'll see on Friday, innit? We'll see on Friday.
Absolutely, mate. And obviously, defensively, it's unlucky we did end up conceding a goal, but I think it was still a solid display from Koulibaly. I was especially impressed with him. I thought Fathur looked all right, but we did have a stint where they had about 5 shots at the end of the first half.
That's the thing. That is the weird thing about this game, is that first 30 minutes we were all over them, but last 15 minutes we were like, okay, let's sit back, and fell asleep. And that's the thing, that I don't like the way that we play in the first half, especially, is that when you're 1-0 up, you want to keep that momentum going, and then we suddenly fell asleep, and then look at what happened. We conceded a goal, but at the end of the day, we kept hanging on, and we scored like a massive goal in the half time. But that goal alone, that gave a massive boost to that for the build in the second half. But yeah, I just think we need to stop this complacency on our team, and we need to when you score one goal and then you keep it going, innit? So yeah, I just think at the end of the day, it's like I just hope we can score a lot more goals than 3 in the future, because I can see this team can do anything special, but again, we need that more of a killing attacker in our team, because I thought today was a bit mix of good and bad at the end of the day, but I thought today he was professional as well, because I don't see anything special for him, but at the end of the day, it's just Leicester is not that good at the moment, man.
Also, as well, just to finish off, no Reece James. Yeah. I think a lot of people were very worried because he's so key to the way we play. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek stepped in well, and obviously Ben Chilwell, he's got a cracker to open off.
Wow, Ben Chilwell, magnificent as well. I thought he would look good after he came back from the injury. It's nice to see him build that momentum going, and I just hopefully there's a bit of competition that left hand side. By the time we got that full healthy squad, Thiago Silva going to coming back as well, Kante as well coming back, massive headache for Potter, and we don't know of our starting 11 yet because we keep changing all the time, so we just need to see what happens in the next game.
Man of the match today?
Gotta be Enzo Fernandez, massive signing for us, and I just wish we need a proper DM alongside him. It would be a